Okay, so today I'll do yet another filler session of chess. I'm doing this less than 2000 Rapid Arena. I guess I've been addicted to these tournaments, but lately I haven't been meaning to play chess, and I have other series going on that I'd like to do, but chess is always just like a good default thing to go back to if I don't have time or energy to do something else, so whatever. But it's a good opportunity since Ding just lost game 11. There's only 3 games left, and I think they'll all be draws, so Ding will probably just win before the tie breaks. That was sort of Ding's best chance to win, was if he got to the tie breaks and won in a faster format, I guess, is what, people are theorizing, which is probably accurate. So I'm going to do something similar to what I did last year, which is the great Ding Chilling roast of 2023, now 2024. Obviously, I did that one after he won against Nepo. But here I'm doing it when I'm just assuming that he's going to lose, like I predicted in the first place. I predicted it even before I knew who he was going to play. I said that Ding's win last year was so fluky, and he has a bit of a habit of choking, etc., that he probably would have won, or I mean, he probably would not win again no matter who he even faces, right? And so now these are a collection of comments that my friend makes on videos. We sort of, and I make these jokes too, and then he often turns them into comments. So it's basically just between all these different character types that we make up, like, it's sort of hard to explain, but we make like an alter ego of each of these people. So Magnus Carlsen is Magnum Carlos, when like something that Magnus would say but he didn't actually say, so you're just making a joke out of it. Naka is obviously Hikaru. Gukesh Big D is obviously Gukesh, and then Ding Chilling. So it's just going to be different sort of roast comments either from those people or from himself, and just sort of stupid little jokes that, again, my friend did a lot of these in comments. I've made a lot of them as jokes, and then he'll put them in there sometimes. We'll just go through this while we play a less than 2000 Rapid Arena, and this is just something I did again last year that's really stupid, so let's see. Imagine playing the London system in a serious tournament, and this was something I made fun of last year too, right? Because he played against Nepo. I can't remember what the outcome of that game was, but it's like, imagine playing the London as a super GM in a world championship, because it's such a well-known, easy sort of, I don't know, it's just like even low-rated players know it to some extent. So you're trying to tell me a super GM wouldn't know it? Like, it's so basic and banal that why would you ever do it? But he ends up winning, or not this one, but he ends up winning, I think, the other one against Nepo. So it's like, imagine playing it, but also imagine losing to it. So imagine playing it even though he played it. So it's almost like making fun of himself. I'm always the first one to react. So this is when Ding is saying it makes more sense if you see the video, but I'm not going to go through every single one. Like, I'm always the first one to arrive is what Ding says, right? And in one of the interviews. And a lot of this is sort of ragging on and making fun of the interview questions being so stupid at times, right, from the chess media. But, Ding saying he's always the first one to arrive. So Hikaru uploads his reaction super quickly as soon as the game is over, or even before it's over. So he's bragging like, "Oh, I'm always the first one to react."
7,
I don't like this
6,
stupid
5,
countdown thing. I always
4,
forget that happens.
3,
So I'm not a very high ranked player considering,
0.
right, in this thing, but whatever. So he's 16-7. Oh, look, at least a mirror matchup, very fair. As if this isn't going to distract me, but okay, that's fine. We can go here. But yeah, just as Ding is always the first one to arrive, Hikaru is always the first one to react. This one is on there's like some edit, like this is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, in terms of like the Dark Knight quote or whatever. It's just an expression anyway. More like unstoppable force meets a perennial choke artist, Magnum Carlos. And of course, I've always called Ding a choke artist from even before the last World Championship, in terms of it's just something I identified about him, which was pretty much validated, even though he still won against Nepo, surprisingly. Nobody's questioning his ability. We're saying it more like he does have a habit of underperforming in big games and certain things like this, where I've always identified that he plays sort of below his rating a little bit. This thing always takes so long to kick in, huh? I like the fact that it shows it in like the tournament lobby and stuff though too. Yeah, that's so cool. So like everybody in the tournament can see, and they're gonna beat up on me, but I'll try to take it seriously. But yeah, this is a pretty at least this is worth getting over with, as much as I'm annoyed that I keep playing chess when I'm not wanting to. It really has become like my just chatting filler sort of category, which again, I don't mind doing it, but there is a time and a place. So yeah, more like Unstoppable Force meets a perennial choke artist, because Gukesh is sort of disappointed a little bit too, even though he's probably going to win. that he could have. I don't know. He was the favorite for a reason, and it's fine. But you know, people always use this fallacy too of like, you know, oh, when chess is played perfectly, it's a draw. But also, when it's not played perfectly, it's still a draw the majority of the time. If you put two evenly matched players against each other in a long time format where they have enough time to think, it's going to be a draw most of the time anyway. So, all right, to draw incessantly is the path to ultimate victory, just on the strategy of him drawing like every game and even not taking advantage of leads that he has. Right, so just making fun of the draws. Nothing is more fun and exciting than, you know, I want to study 20 years of my life to become good enough at this game to win, right? To win, right? Like that Star Wars meme or whatever. That's the template with Padme talking to Anakin about the dictatorships are good or whatever. And it's like, you want to study 20 years so you can be good at a game, good enough at a game to win, right? To win the majority of games, right? Oh no, to draw the majority of games. You study 20 years to draw the majority of games and to make minimum wage. That's why grandmasters are... Oh, shit. Grandmasters are so smart. Just as usual, the knight messes everything up. Let's see what else. I call this rapport random BS when he plays like a move that surprises Gukesh. Obviously, it's like of all the... That was one of my favorite ones from last year that we did. It was like they celebrate... Or no, the... Ding and rapport are walking away right before. God damn it. See, he got lucky because whatever. There's no good way to really cover it. Because see, now he'll come there, and then I go there, and then he takes, I take, you know, that would actually be fine. Like rapport and Ding are walking away, and they're going to prepare for the final day, which is going to be the rapid tie breaks, right? And it's like we're making fun, like a reporter's asking him, Ding, this is the most important preparation and matchup of your whole life, right? Going into the rapid tie breaks, how will you prepare for it? And then the response is rapport random BS in the uppercase, lowercase, like SpongeBob text. Like I'll type it out. Like, how will you prepare for the most important matchup of chess in your life? And then it's just rapport random BS. Right, Ding chilling. That's his response. Right, like I love that because that's really what it feels like. Of all the people to choose, you would choose him. But I mean, there's a certain rhyme and reason to it, I guess. So he would take, I would take. No, we go here. So yeah, like he, of all the people you could choose in your moment of greatest need, you're gonna choose rapport and win off the back of random BS like that. And then the other point is the fact that, okay, let me focus for a little bit. We can do these later. We can't move that pawn. He's gonna do something weird, and I just need to see. All this happens because I make one little mistake that is pretty obvious for me to even see. And even there, I make another one. Whatever, bro. Whatever. You're so good. Yeah, so I call this rapport random BS, and he who draws wins in tie breaks. Just in general about why there's so many draws. You can't lose if you always draw. I took a rain check. This interview was pretty funny. Some of the interviews were actually quite good. Like, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want to do that. I made a mistake, but he didn't see it. So he'll take, I'll take, he'll take, I'll take, he'll still take. So maybe we could go like this then, or... like, what do you call? Yeah. They're answering questions, and it's like you're going to be in a position where you could do this, but you don't want that check to really happen, or you could do it and kind of do it all over again, like this. You do it, then he takes, then I do this, which is kind of risky, but now it's still adequately covered. They would take, I would take, they would take, I would still take. They missed the free pawn here when I moved the rook there because I was more worried about them pushing this pawn. I'm a big fan. Oh, hey, thanks. Not that anybody really knows who I am. Okay. Who is this guy? Yeah, I should probably do the patron thing myself just because I play on here so much, but I guess then it makes me feel like I'm biased towards the website. Okay, so we got 7 minutes left. It's still okay. I'm very happy with the queen trade. This guy doesn't know who I am to trade queens because that's always my... Okay, everything's good now, despite him getting generally very lucky. You can't take here. Okay, everything's good. All right, let's see what else we got here. I took a rain check. Yeah, they were asking, like, when would you use the evaluation? And Gukesh says, oh, I wouldn't want to cheat at any point. And then I also feel like... you also feel like... Ding says, I had no chance to win in this game, so he took a rain check. Is there some chance you're kind of give me patron wings? No, not to give someone else. I don't know how you even do that. I mean, for myself, even, that I don't even have them for myself. I don't know if you even can give it to somebody else. Okay, this you can't really do anything with. What do we have here? I would take, they would take, I would take. It is interesting what's happening here. I would take, they would take, I would take, they would take, I would still take. So technically, I guess it depends on the move order a little bit, but it wouldn't be helped because you have this. So the problem that I put myself in is that now, okay, they did it wrong, but the thing is it was still pinned, so then I couldn't take either. So they could have like covered it and left it hanging. So they already messed up. Now if they take, I take, pretty obvious. Ben 59. I should have, it could have been me, I could have been a contender. If Naka, if he wasn't a streamer, he would have been playing the World Championship, which I've even said myself. And people got really mad about that one. That's like one of my most disliked videos ever, up there with the Diablo, whatever, me criticizing the Diablo genre of games. Okay, that I kind of didn't see. It's kind of hard to believe, but you can do this. I would take, they would take, I would take, not really. You go here. And you might set up for something here. I'm playing kind of very lackadaisical here, but it's still kind of working out. So yeah, if Hikaru wasn't a streamer, he could have won not just one world championship, he could have won both. And you might say, oh, he's still really good, but the point is he was really good when he started streaming. So it's not like you get better or worse. It's just like, you know, his best chance would have been if he did something else in terms of how does this really work? If I double attack that, he'll just move it. And then I'll take, and then I'll, like, he could have taken that all along. It'll lead to me potentially taking on here. Can you play against me? I really want to play a game with you. Is he talking to me, I wonder? I guess I can't really control it within the tournament format. And I can't really handle playing 2 games at once. It might just happen organically. How many people are in this anyway? There's 300, but a lot of people I feel like quit out. Okay, this is pretty good because you get to go take and then take. Which actually that's pretty bad in some cases because I think I did that the wrong way. Damn it, because now you're getting hit with both. No, but it doesn't matter. You can just do it like this, but that can be sometimes dangerous. It should have been me. I could have been a contender, yeah. Or no, wait. Oh no, I think I mistyped something. Wait, which one was this meant for? Underdog status. I must have missed a comment here. It must have been something else. I did that one twice. I've never seen people so excited for draws, game 8, or just chess in general. And then we should definitely move that. And then you get to, I was expecting him to come down and actually give a check there. You could just take this. I'm not sure what he's exactly doing. Just, oh, no, I can't do it though. Damn it. Okay, I like frozen dairy. There was a question where he was at, can you be more specific? Ice cream, like the reporter's asking him, what's your favorite food, right? The same guy who gives him ice cream. What's your favorite food? And then he says, like, oh, he says something, and then he says the same thing, like twice. Basically, can you be more specific? And then he just says it again. I can't remember what. It's like, I like frozen dairy. Can you be more specific? Ice cream. Like, he's just answering in a very direct way both times. This is good. You have some check potential. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I don't like the idea of him giving too many checks here, but yeah, that was just making fun of how he answered the question. The road to the world championship is paved with miscalculation. When he says like, he says something along the lines of, you know, that whatever I was doing was a result of miscalculation. My moves were based on miscalculation. I call it the World Choking Championship 2.0 because both players are really taking advantage of their winning positions that they have. You just have to make sure we don't get forked by something. In this case, the bishop will be attacked. You can give a check. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference. My issue with all this is the fact that I could be good, but it doesn't end up actually doing anything. That's the problem. Or would it be a mate? It would almost be. So somehow we have to stop them from giving a ton of checks here, and I can't figure out exactly how to do that. Or I could just spam check myself. But speaking of the boring amount of draws that you get, this is exactly what we could lead to. This is exactly what could happen. So you could go here, and it still wouldn't be that big of a deal. Maybe I'm over afraid of these checks, but it seems weird to just allow it to happen like that. Okay, let me take a break on the memes for a second. Yeah, I guess I could multi-box. This game wasn't too bad, really, but it's just a case where you go here, and then I would say, oh, I'm in a... Wait. Oh, no, it's still his move. Okay, I'm also white here. He's 1530. Is there a chance you're kind to give me patron wings? I wish I had the option where like auto switch. So he has time here. Is there some sort of mating pattern with a knight and a rook in a position like this? Probably not. It's hard to even do it when you have the queen as well. Yeah, I'm totally gonna win this tournament too. I feel like I've won one before, but it was kind of in a fluky, stupid way where like everybody just AFK'd out, and it wasn't like a very well-deserved win, but it still counts. It's my turn here. I could still take this. I mean, I'm getting a little bit nervous about how this is going, but if I give a check there, it's not going to do anything. I feel like I should just do this, and like really, even if you trade, then if you trade, what happens is, oh, you have the pawn, so you could still win, but you're not gonna win. So it's gonna be a draw, which is a waste of both of our times, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh no, he's gonna push the pawn. Like, I can't win, and you only had one path to win. So there's nothing I can do. This is the problem. Even if I don't lose a single game, I still won't win the tournament because you would have to win every game and win them very quickly too. So we got 40 minutes left. Let's see what the ranking's like. This dude has won 3 games in the amount of time that it's taken me to play one and draw it. Like, are you serious, bro? This is why it's so unfair. Okay, my turn here. They get to... Why is it taking so long to find another game? We'll go here. I call it the World Choking Championship 2.0. Still better than English. I forget what this was exactly about. Still better than lip syncing for dubbed Chinese movies. Like the lip syncing on the video of an interviewer, just that's very out of sync. They don't call the World Choking Championship for nothing on him missing a winning chance. That's okay. We can go here or not. This sometimes backfires, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Can't play the opening too fast, really, but I always do. This should ultimately still be fine. I think it's always this move that screws me up. Like, you should almost do this first, but then it doesn't work out. Let's see what we have here. This is like maximum level of distraction here. We bring the thing out here. Okay, you bring the thing there. I could do this, try to castle. There's some crazy attack you can do as a result of that. I just don't know what it is. Like when you let them take too many times with the pawn. You could take here and then we could trade queens, which honestly is very much to my liking, but just giving up the castle is what makes it a little bit uncomfortable. Like I'll go here, then you'll go here, then I could just take, then you could just take. So I don't like it, but this is where the knight always gives you a headache in the early game. You go to there, you could set up to pin it down. I'm going to go here. We got to watch this for a cover too. They're all playing so fast now. It's making me uncomfortable. We can go like this. Not really the best development now. The queen side gets kind of thrown off by it. You take there. Look at how fast he's playing, bro. Now the whole problem with this is you're going to have where the king is pinned to the queen. So the problem being that I don't even have anything with which to block it. Wait, why is that showing up like it's... Oh, no, never mind. That's my own thing. So I could do something cheeky here a little bit. Like, I'll go here, then I'll go here, then they'll take, then I'll take, then they'll take, then I'll take. Like, it's valid, but I'm probably going to lose because of it. I don't care. I'm not playing very sharp. I'm just kind of distracted. They go there. Yeah, I never would have predicted. Wow, what a genius. So they would take, I would take, they would take, I would still take. Now they'll go like that. I mean, seems fine. In fact, that's almost doing me a favor. Because now you can even put more pressure. So it's kind of a false threat in some ways. You go here, you cover that. I don't see anything crazy you can do with it. More likely you'll go like this. To which I could still respond with it like a check of my own. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have gone there instead. Okay, I'm probably going to end up getting flagged in some of these games anyway, but let's go. This is pretty comfortable development. Go ahead. We pull this back. I might have to move the king there in a second. You bring the queen out. Pretty predictable. The only problem is that I can still do this. So the real issue becomes this move. Right, to where I don't know. I don't know what's happening. They would take, I would take, they would take. These seem like good moves still, but then it ends up not really working out because of the fact that you can always do that. I mean, but they're just somehow refusing to do it. So is this still not enough cover? Like they would take, I would take. And in fact, they even stop themselves from doing it now. They would take, I would take, they would take, I would take, they would take. I need one more take, so I have no choice but to do this and mess up my castle perpetually. Like, how did this position get so bad? This is fine, I guess. We'll move the king. Okay, you take. I take. You could check in some way here. You're already attacking everything, so it almost doesn't matter. You're doing this here. You're going to move it. You're going to check and take the queen. Pretty predictable. Let me think here. They take, I take. Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't fully get that either. This is being double attacked. Or no, it's not. Okay, we'll go here, we'll attack that. Okay, they go here, so this is pretty clear what the threat is. I love when these positions get so busted just out of the opening. Like, nothing's even happening with it. It's just so unnecessary. This is kind of cute, but I couldn't actually even do it. I have no idea what's even happening. I'll just do it anyway. I'm probably going to lose both of these. They go back, and then I go here, I guess, or... They take there, which is cute, but now I can take here, and then they'll take... Oh, I guess I didn't think that entirely through. Okay, let's just castle. I don't care. They're only +2. They get that. I can take it, but I can't. What? Oh, it's like a double check. Fine, fine, whatever. You're so good, dude. Oh, he is 1900, but he didn't play anything special that would make you think that. I didn't even notice that till now. Yeah, he gets a whopping 2 rating for that, dude. Nice. I have to change my art and stuff too. He gets okay, dude. I can't handle playing this many games at once. Or I could have even just taken that back. Okay, let me change my art first of all before the next game starts. I like this as a format, but it's kind of a little bit overwhelming at times where like you have to play one back to back to back, like with no break at all. Right, where that can be a little bit difficult. I'll just make the first move here. The 1483. I mean, there's no shame in losing to a 1900 like that, but the way that game went made it feel almost like it just didn't matter. Okay, hang on. I can't even do this. I have to change my art. I've got way too many things going on. I have to deal with this. I have to deal with the roast, which I've kind of forgotten, but I want to get through it at least in this session. But no, I enjoy these tournaments, but it's just difficult because yeah, it's like a lot of pressure. We're simulating what it would be like to play in the World Championship, even though that's not even what it's like. That's much longer. I would find that kind of relaxing in a way, the fact that you have that much time. Oh, here we go. Now we got to deal with the Pokemon chess set. So he goes there, I go here. Okay, this should be all good. Or no, we still forgot to change the background. Or maybe it updated only on one, but not the other, because I'm like multi-boxing. So they bring the bishop, I bring this. So it was some simple like opening mistake that I made. 1530, and who is this guy again? This is 1483. Okay, we got this one here. Yeah, what if we end up playing exactly the same identical game in both? You go here. This is where opening study is so valuable too, because like if you know openings, it's not even that like, oh, you'll win because of it, but it'll save you so much time, if nothing else. You can go here, open the thing for the bishop to go back, and then you get to probably do the same thing here. And then if I put the knight, I want to do that first, which is just like a pet peeve of mine. You go here. You could do this, I guess. At least these, like the Pokemon are the same. They just look, or I guess they're not all the same. I don't even really want to do that, but I guess I have to. Take, then we could check and try to trade. Or if it's the knight, I tend to wait But if it's the bishop, I take. Just because knights are kind of garbage, and you can always try to figure that out later. So we can castle comfortably here, and then everything's fine. Here we can try to castle as well, but it's giving me a little bit of a hard time, especially in terms of, I hate going here with it, but if you go here, the problem is that same thing always happens with the pawn push, right? That can be so annoying. This is good almost just for speed training. Like, I'm so bad at playing fast where, okay, we take there. Okay, I'm fine with this, even though the pin is no longer possible, so that should be fine. They take there, everything is good. Now, this is where I should start to take my time a little more. But because I'm so slow in openings, I end up taking longer even anyway. So this is the bish. No, this is the queen. Yeah, this is the bish. We go here, we fork them. This is one of my signature favorite kind of moves to make. Because you're not forking them as if to win something, you're forking them as if to just guarantee a trade in a preferable sense. Right? So that can be kind of a big deal for me as somebody who tries to trade like an absolute fiend. This would be good, but also I'm not sure if that's the best for the position right now, because sometimes that's misguiding, because you're never going to really get through that, but I'll try anyway. We go here, we go back. The queen is there, we take. He takes back. And see what time does also is it makes you like not look for something better. Like maybe what I'm doing isn't bad, but I'm not finding like the absolute best move either necessarily. Like for example, this is a good thing. Somehow that sequence led to me winning a pawn, which may or may not actually be true. Like there might be some more nuance to it, but you move the pawn there, and then I could effectively go back. I could also just do this. I'm not sure what that pawn move does, really. Okay, we go here. They move the pawn. I could take. They could take. If they take, I take. It doesn't really make a whole lot of difference to me. That allows them to undouble in a way that could be good for them, though. And then they have that bishop there you got to watch out for. If something sneaky with this, that could happen, too. We'll just put it away. They're double attacking this almost immediately, so it's problematic for sure. Okay, they have this, which is cute, which doesn't actually do a whole lot. You try to trade that, but I don't like that positioning necessarily. This is adequately covered. This is being attacked. If they take, I take. It's not a big deal. This is fine. Look at this in terms of the speed, though. How is everybody so fast? The queen is going there. It doesn't really matter. This is what I'm worried about more than anything. If they take, I take, but it's not good because there's too much going on there. Let me just go here and leave it there, I guess, for now. If they go, I take. Everything else is fine. They push it there. I don't know why they're moving the pawn like this. This is a very weirdly placed pawn that it feels like I'll get a little bit greedy for it. But it feels like I could take this presumably anytime that I want. And it's not an issue because of the simple fact that, right, it's just isolated. So that's a big weakness in their position, potentially. They move the bishop there, double attacking, very cute. I don't see how that's really gonna... Wait, but it's not even time yet. You have to first of all move that. And in that time, I could, I don't know, this is a bit of a tricky move, actually. All I have to do is cover this with something. So they go there, very predictable. They go here, they take. I'm not too happy about that, but it's okay. They go down to there. I can take back with either one. If I do it here, it's almost redundant because they're going to just move the rook there. And then they're going to... they move the rook there and everything becomes a problem. So here we could try to trade. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. They bring the queen in there, ready to strike, including like that, so we can try to cover the pawn and rook, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. If they take, I can easily take back. They bring that out. I could take this, but I can't take it. The only problem with this position is the simple fact that you have the okay, they take there. I can't take back. Or no, I can easily take back. But I can't do it with that. I have to do it with this. I'm in a reasonable position in both of these games. It's just time is my biggest weakness. 7 minutes there. Yeah, finally. Like, give me a moment to breathe, dude. Why? These people are speed demons. Or what are these, bullet players or something? I guess not really. He's 1500 is okay, I guess, in there. You go ahead, you do that. Not really a big deal because it's a case where I totally would have expected that. Your turn again, and then we get a sack play. But the reason why that's not a big deal is because of the simple fact... Oh, but you know what they're going to do? You know what they're going to do that's going to be so cute is the fact that if they take the rook, I take the queen. If they take the queen, I take... And then they would take, I would take, but they would take... Oh, it's so confusing. You have to hold this square, and you also have to... They would take, I would take, they would still take... Why can't I just do it? Like, I don't even see what the problem is. They would take, I would take, they would take, I would still take. I actually don't even see what's happening there. They take there, I can take back. It doesn't really matter with which one. So this is a very even game that could be a draw as well. This one I'm kind of about to flag. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, but I can't do it because then... Okay. Okay, dude. They would take, I would take, or... They would take, I would take, or they would take, I would take. So if they take, I take, but then they still take. Never mind. Damn it. Okay, that's good, I guess. Probably gonna flag anyway. We go here, so now they have, that is the rook. This is not being attacked. This game actually seems very comfortably even. This one is obviously over. They're going to do what exactly now? I don't know. They hit the pawn there. That's still covered. This is fine, I guess. Oh my god. Alright, this, you bring the knight in. See, everything here seems just kind of under control, though. This is their rook. This is my knight. So, what is that going to do? They're going to hit here. And they'll hit here as well for like a fork. So they would take, I would take, they would take, which would actually be fine. And there's a good chance I could trap. Oh, I'm missing so many things though. Sad for Ding, yay for Gukesh. I mean, I'm just gonna flag here. I have no chance of even doing anything. I lost to a 1400 somehow. They take, I could take. We're putting pressure there. Let me try to actually draw this one though, since I obviously can't win that one. And to change my art and stuff, which I'm not gonna... Man, this is actually really stressful to play like this. Okay, so this one you can just take, can't you? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Oh, I'm a moron. I'm getting caught between these two Pikachus that I don't think somehow I thought that was mine. Okay. That was totally unnecessary. This was a very comfortable position. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just simulating playing as Ding because um I'm simulating playing as Ding because I'm trying to choke. Okay, so both of those games were kind of controllable, but it just takes one really stupid move to mess you up. Okay, let me change this so this is the last art that I have for now, so if I lose another game, I'll actually just stop playing. Let me try to get through the rest of this roast, though. Gotta change the piece set to Pokemon set, which that's the second Pokemon set that we've used in the course of doing this. Because there was that other one, I can't remember exactly what the difference is, but Pokemon set Pony Skin. Is this going to be the My Little Pony one? Oh, here we go. This is our punishment for trying to use all these cosmetics. So we gotta pay attention to what every piece is here. This is the knight. I mean, the knight is the one that makes the most intuitive amount of sense because they're all knights, kind of, in a way. Okay, let me try to finish the roast here. Last game, okay. But I don't want to do rated in that. Okay, let's try to at least get through the opening quickly because of the simple fact that... Okay, we should be able to castle just fine. I'm white. At least it conveys the white and black pretty well. In fact, that looks pretty badass. I don't know what that is from the My Little Pony universe. Not that I should know, but... You go here, or when I'm playing the same side in both, it makes it a little easier because I can just do the same thing like the old simul trick. Where, oh, you know, you copy, like some mentalist did that. You copy the moves of the other guy who goes before you, and then you can play at a GM level against other GMs, even if you're not good. They go there, I can easily go back. I don't really want to do that trade. You go here, go here. They open that, I go here. They take there, which I don't know how that exactly happened. But it's not always the best position for them anyway. Oh, this guy's 960 now. I'm gonna get clowned. Okay, they go there. I can take. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you even do here. They go all the way back, and then I can take this and check, which means this is pretty bad actually for them, arguably. But just positionally, at least it's a little uncomfortable. Everything here is good. Let me try to develop this other piece here. Just the actual this. Okay, so they do that. I really just need to develop something here where isn't that actually just trapped too? Or I'm obviously stupid. But they didn't take advantage of it. Come on, stop doing the same tactic. I know what you're gonna play. What? I always play the same way every time. This is the bishop itself. This is the knight. I'm losing track even of what piece is what. Is this the bishop or the knight? I guess that's the bishop. I don't even know really what exactly it is that I'm doing, but that gives them at least somewhere to go. This is a good developing move. You free the pawn. Or yeah, I'm just fixating on the... what the fuck is those pieces? Yeah, My Little Pony set. I'm just kind of going in order of all of the ones I have, so I have no choice but to use it. So this is attackable. This is fine. I mean, this guy is only 960, so I shouldn't be too worried about it, but... okay, if we take, then he takes there, so that's fine. I'll just wait. Let's see, this is fine. So you're gonna have to get out of there eventually. Moves the queen up. This is the knight. This is the bishop. Or no, wait, that couldn't be. Didn't I just take a bishop? What's happening? Or am I confusing the two games? That must have been in the other game. Okay, you can go here and just let it rest there. Everything else is fine. So this is the... okay, this is a knight. This is a knight. Nothing's really happening there. You can just do that, do this, cover it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with these pawns, but it's okay. You move this there. Now they're double attacking that, which is a little bit problematic, I guess. I'm just harassing the knights nonstop, which every piece almost feels like a knight with a set like this. At some point, one of them is going to get trapped, or at least it's giving me free pawn developing moves, assuming that they're moves that I even want to make with the pawn. They would take, I would take... they would take, I would take. If I took with the queen, they could do something cheeky like that, I guess. They're attacking the uncovered bishop there. Okay, we go back to here. This is a... I'll just do trades just to simplify everything. Like I don't do that normally anyway. This is the knight, so we can do the same thing then. I just keep getting confused as to what the pieces even are, honestly. They go there. My time to harass the knights. Definitely the right idea. But wait a second. I did that to save one, so now... I guess it's not too big of a deal, as long as he can't double attack something with one. Or yeah, this is like a nasty octopus knight potential, which isn't that hard to get rid of if I just trade it for my own knight, but they take there, I can't take there. You have this, I'll just do it, so now I'm giving up all my bishops here. The only other thing you want to do is you want to clear a space for the knight on this side. You bring the queen out there, and then we can do this. Or even this is probably better. But they'll do something cheeky with it. Regardless. Because they'll check. If you do this, then they can't do anything. Yeah, but that's always a good low level... wait, what? Oh, of course, I'm missing the good game. I'm tunnel visioning on one thing, and then I'm missing the more obvious threat. Okay, fine. Let me just win this one, so they castle queenside, which is a bit of a clown thing to do. And then I'll push this maybe all the way. This is a knight. This is okay too, but it won't actually probably do anything. Want to try again? We can, I guess. I mean, let me, is this thing almost over? Whatever, I guess. In fact, if I lose this one, then I'm not even allowed to play it. Because I don't have another art. You had bad luck. Yeah, I'm very bad at doing this whole multitasking. This is... I'm just trying to push this side, and I can't figure out how to do it. What is this set? Oh, the piece set. It's my... I do like a rotation where I go through every single custom set in existence. So every time I lose a game, I have to move to the next one. So if I lose here, it's clearly going to be on purpose, just so I don't have to use the My Little Pony set, of course. Okay, what do I do to get through here a little bit? This will be a good thing if I just push the pawn. Okay, so we go here, go here. Yeah, clearly I'm not using it by choice, but it is pretty fun the amount of variety you get with some of these. So if they take, I take back. It's perfectly fine. They take, oh no, wait. I think I just messed up, but they didn't punish it. Let's see. They take there. I can't take back or do anything, or I guess I could. No. I don't know what's happening. I'll take, they'll take, I have no idea. You should disable cosmetics. Why? I'm not going to blame the cosmetics for anything. So I would take, they would take, I would still take. So I should be generally fine. Or you know what I sometimes do though? It's not even that I like throw or something, but I sort of do it in such a way that I get a little bit lazy, and so I trade more. You easy mate because you thought I was trying to take the pawn. Now that has nothing to do even with the set. Like I knew what every piece was. I've done that before in that kind of position too. I'm just stupid like that. Let's see what we got here. Game over. How is it game over? Oh, he resigned. Okay. I don't even really know why. It didn't seem that bad. Okay, so we might be able to get one more game in, even though there's only 8 minutes left. But I guess that's just more so in the pairing. Okay, let me try to... I think you can't... Yeah, I'm not good at it anyway. I mean, I can, but it's just hard. Yeah, I'm not good at that. Oh, here we go. We get to be at a 1900. For which, even if they beat me, they get like a maximum 2 rating or something meaningless. Okay, this is a bishop, bishop, knight. This is fine. So they're good at getting these little pawns here, because I always forget to cover it adequately with something else. You can go here, you can trade, presumably. They do this is fine. You do this. If they block with the bishop, I take. If they block with the knight, I can wait. I'm already ready to castle, so let's see which one they choose. They do it with the knight, so I can leave it. But I don't want to allow the pin to happen either for the time being. And so what you have is a situation where I can do it now. If I win, you gotta friend me. I thought I did, unless there's some other option besides following. I thought that was the only thing that there is. You go here. Okay, let's see. This is the queen. I can't take. I can do the same thing here. Check. Yeah, my style of play is very easily identifiable, which everybody seems to catch up on. Now you can do this, and the reason why you can do it is because you're double attacking the pin. And so it doesn't really matter, but it lets me get maybe a preferential trade. Huh. How else do you add somebody as a friend? Follow? Oh, I don't actually know that. Okay, you go there with the queen. He's gonna make some basic opening mistake, I bet. Like even here, you're forced to take with the thing. You're forced to take with the pawn. And therefore mess up your structure a little bit. Okay, we better just back off though. This is how we end up losing the... We get trapped with the bishop in that's how you got to do the stigma effect. Like, oh, I remember that time when I lost this exact position. So lose every way known to man, and then you get to, you know, you'll know every single one by heart, basically. You could take here, which you can't. I could go here. They don't have a bishop to pin it. Oh my god. Do you have this ability here? My development is actually pretty bad. Maybe you should have played d5. Okay, this is still fine. Everything's okay. I'll just go here, develop the bishop itself. I keep getting these kind of comfortable positions, but then I'm not able to focus long enough to actually make something happen with it. So this is a bishop, that's a bishop. This is good. I'll bring the knight out. Brings the queen out. So this is a double diagonal with the queen and the bishop, I think. Knight a5. Oh yeah, I almost wasn't going to do that, but now... But even if you know it, you can't stop it because it's still good. Right, we will get to do a trade that I like as a result of it. Right, it doesn't matter. So we got this, we can raise it. And that would also allow me to do this for a nice diagonal with the dark square bishop itself. Well, it is my kind of move anyway, but I maybe was not thinking about it right then. It's not like it's a big deal of a move. I just personally like trading knights for bishops always. So let's see here. You got this. You could double attack it. This queen actually looks quite elegant. Or both the queens do. Like, they're so beautifully animated. So if you take it's a trick though, because you'll cover it back, I suppose. You'll take there, which is pretty obvious to me. It's a case where I could just cover it. They would take, I would take. I don't really like that move, but it's okay. Or I guess that at least shuts down one avenue here in terms of... Okay. They push the pawn down to there. I'll go here. Everything's comfortable. You have a nice structural position there. They go here, double attack. It's perfectly fine. You can castle. What? Oh, I'm okay, never mind. But that wasn't like a terrible move actually. I'm somehow thinking I'm castling there. I love that. That was very genuine. But no, what's the worst that could happen? You'll just win a pawn, like, and we trade the queen, so it's all part of my plan because I love to trade queens. Now we have one issue that, oh no, this is actually covered too, so it's fine. That's covered, everything's covered except for this. Alright, it's still a very tenable position. They move the thing there, so I'm doing this just for the sake of development, but it's not going to be relevant yet. We created a very good stagnant kind of position here that I could easily draw it, but I'm not going to because I'm a bit of a clown, or I'll just flag. They go there. We have a dark square diagonal open. Let's just move this away. Okay, they have to move that back. They don't have really any options, so perfectly fine. We could do this to sort of open the king, and so that's kind of good. You bring the knight there. I'm getting very confused by this position, actually. I have no idea what's happening. You could go precisely nowhere of consequence. Okay, so that's very nice, actually. I like that. Now we have this rook here. We don't want to take it. I want to possibly move the king. Or I can't even do that. Nothing's really too crazy is happening there. This guy's using a bit of his time finally. So they move the knight up, and then I can do like this. They'll take there, which is very awkward, actually. You're going to get caught out in a position where you pretty much have to trade the rook, which is also to my liking. So now you have this. We could try to take the knight itself. I'm just fiending for trades very hard. They take, I take, they take, of course. They're picking up these little incremental gains, which is fine with me. Or they're going to win another pawn now, or not really win it. You check there, so the only other thing we have is a dinky knight here, which is not very good. We could just go back here, I guess, cover that. Let's see, we got 4 minutes here. They have the dark square bishop itself. This is a knight. You could attack this here. They're attacking a knight here. This is a fork, or no, it's not, because it's only one thing. So by doing this, couldn't I just take this, or is that all part of their plan? It could be a rare mistake by them. They can't take anything. Now we should be able to take this, and they take, and then they have a good diagonal there, and then we have something like this. If they take, I simply take, otherwise I can take the other one. Okay, so he actually made a mistake for once. I can give a seemingly meaningless check here. And then this could be potentially good. Give another check. Can't give the final check there. Go like this. Knight dead. They move the bishop itself back. What was I trying to do? Damn it. It's gonna be time once again. Can't do anything with that. We can do this. This is a little bit cute, I guess. And the reason why is because if you can double attack it, it could be good. If they take, I take. Give a check there. I don't think they can escape necessarily with a thing here. This is a pretty even game. Again, it's always coming down to time because I'm already slow as it is. Alright, this guy's always burning his clock. I appreciate that. They push a pawn here. We have the double stack. We'll take there. They'll take, but they can't take back. I'll take here. What is their plan in all this? Okay, we take. I don't even care at this point. They could bring it to here. It's probably pretty predictable. Okay, everything's going as they're planned. I get it. It's fine. They're only +1 though. It's a 1900, and I'm distracted in a million different ways. What do they win as a result? They could do something here. I could still double take. Okay, they keep doing the same thing over and over. This is his rook. That could be somehow a mate or something. You gave me some time. Thanks. So you do this. You can do this. Okay, we have like 2 minutes here. They move the queen up there. They have a rook here. Just making sort of aimless moves here a little bit. I could have done the queen trade there, would have probably been the better thing to do. You take there, you could take and check and potentially win. Wait. That might have been a really bad move. Oh shit, I think they just lost. They just lost the game. How much time do I have left here? Do I have enough time to 46 seconds. Draw, or no, that's not somebody talking to me. Let's just go here. We take. Then you're threatening here, so I have a knight. Okay, we go there. This should be pretty much easy though. Unfortunately, it's a time issue, but 3-1, no, my streak. Okay, they take there. I should be able to take here. Oh, okay, dude. Okay. I'm totally gonna promote. Okay, whatever. I'll just ignore the other game, I guess. Okay, good games. And then this one should be over along with the tournament. I actually played pretty well in this one, but there's nothing you can do when I'm so slow. I lost like 2 1900s. And we're going well over the tournament timetable here. Like it didn't really feel like some of these players, as strong as they are, it doesn't necessarily feel like they're that strength all the time. Right? They're sort of, he was good, but he wasn't like anything outstanding. I would take, let's just make this as tedious as possible for him. They raise, I take, yeah. Let's see how in 1900 does a rook king mate. Does he know how to do this? Probably not something you do super often, honestly. Is when do you get a position like where you're up a whole rook? Let's see how quickly he does it too, and then I'll finish the roast. That took a little longer than I thought, actually, but you could still do a stalemate. It's still possible, haha. Fuck. Okay, fine. Tournament's over, so I don't think I even won like a single game, or I don't know what happened. I mean, to be fair, you could always cop out and say, well, some of those are actually 1900s and stuff, but still. And I'm getting farmed by this dude too. But no, I thought I added him. It just shows up like as a friend game, or I mean that I'm following them. So when it shows up as already analyzed, it means that your opponent must have already analyzed it, I guess. But it saves me the trouble. But no, I do like these tournaments quite a bit, even though I keep getting farmed in them. Yeah, let's try to finish. They don't call a World Choking Championship for nothing. Just as Ding is showing Richard is reporting, when Ding and Richard fist bump, I call this the rope-a-dope, just his epic comebacks, and he's like the Rocky Balboa of chess. He's such an underdog, but he made the epic comeback in one game, like game 6 or something. It's better than the last one. Like, oh, is this the most accurate World Chess Championship? Well, at least it's better than the last one, also known as the World Choking Championship, where Ding kept choking and then Nepo choked back. When Ding eats ice cream, you are what you eat. Ding chilling. What's your favorite World Chess Championship? The one where I won. Choking is contagious. Why Gukesh and him keep missing leads. Who's the choker now? When Gukesh lost game 1 or some other lead. On Ding trying to figure out Gukesh's emotions. I feel nothing but the desire to win. Gukesh Big D, that's his nickname officially, according to us. Unlike Ding, I won't choke leads away, and then he actually did choke that lead away. That was in some other game that he should have won earlier. His strength is that he's chilling, and his weakness is that he's chilling. Gukesh Big D on Ding Chilling's weakness. right? That sometimes he's freezing. He's either chilling or he's freezing. I'm impressed by. Let's see what this is. On the most impressive World Chess Championship, I'm impressed by the most handsome one. Every time I look in the mirror, Ding chilling. Nothing is more chill than a stalemate filled with draws. Ding chilling on the number of draws. Game 6, Kramnik was saying, "Oh, it's such a low level of play. The no procedure necessary," when normally he would say, "You're too strong. We have to do the procedure. When you choke harder than I did last time, you have my permission to lose." Ding chilling. I cried last time. This time I might smile when he said that. The right move for a draw. Like, did you make the right move? One of the reporters asked him. And then Ding chilling on his favorite basketball player or favorite athlete. He chose a crack addict, Lamar Odom. Very obscure choice, if nothing else. It's not like he was ever a great player. He was okay. To chill without knowing you're chilling is peak chilling. This one got like 4K upvotes too. This is like the favorite one, I guess. What's the meaning of chill when he's asking that? Or when he's being asked about the meme. It's a draw. Naka assumed it was a draw earlier in the game. Then Gukesh says no to the draw. He refuses it, but then it turns out to be that way anyway. And then Ding chilling is just chilling with the ice emoji. I'm not chilling at some point. I don't know when we would have said that. Most exciting chess matchup when both players leave their chair. Ding is either chilling or freezing. As in either he's, relaxed or he's flagging on time and stuff. Draws sure are exhausting when they're asking whether he's tired. To draw is only human. Choking is no fun when the game's just begun. So that when he started off very strong. We have great rapport and Ding chilling's friendship. Also known as the battle for the bronze, which doesn't even make sense now that I think about it. It would be more like battle for the silver, assuming that, like, you would be... I use this as one of my actual titles for my stream too. The point is that it's battle for the silver because you're, the real champion is Magnus, whatever. But the World Championship will make fine content for my stream. This is like that Star Wars meme where they're talking. I thought I already said this one, where they're talking about dictatorship. Or there was another one like this, I guess, not exactly the same. As a player, right? Like could have made it in himself and made content out of that. I'd rather be world champion than an 2800. Gukesh Big D on Arjun getting to 2800. There's probably some other ones too, but that's always fun because we just are always making these stupid jokes, or at least I just will verbally say it, but he'll actually go and comment it. So I guess that one wasn't as good as last year's, but I'm predicting that Ding will lose as I did from the beginning, but I don't know whether that's gonna happen or not. We'll have to see, but it's a good time to sort of do that. But I mean, I did the same thing even when Ding won. I was still doing it. So when Ding loses, he gets roasted. When Ding wins, he gets roasted. Okay, see you tomorrow.